Hello and welcome to the Cyrus podcast. I'm your host, Cyrus. And, there's something I just want to talk about. I have an update before we get into today's topic. I have a phone here now. As you can see, it's a telephone. You can call into this telephone. Soon you will be able to. I got this telephone right here because I want people to call into the show and we can have a little talk show. Because sometimes I get bored when it's just me talking, and sometimes I feel like people, they enjoy hearing about me talk, but sometimes they just get tired of me. So maybe they want to hear someone else talk. Maybe they want to hear somebody have a debate. So the update is basically I am going to have a phone set up. It's not set up right now because I got this line. This cord needs to be connected in through an outlet and through a computer service and stuff like that. It's not set up right now, but it will be set up. And you're going to be saying, well, how are you going to do these shows if they're pre-recorded? Right now, they're being pre-recorded. And edited by me. But soon, the talk show, we will continue to do these episodes. We will continue to do these video episodes, but I will do a live stream and we will answer people's phone calls talking about different topics, whether if that's Pokemon or technology or Pokemon or technology, whatever topics they want to talk about, I'll talk about, as long as it's appropriate. If it is inappropriate and you call and you say, hello, yeah, I want to talk about so-and-so, I'm going to hang up the phone. Okay? I'm going to hang up the phone. And I'm not going to just even give you any attention because you are a troll. If you troll, please don't come on and troll. That is not the intention of this phone. This phone is for serious conversations only. Now you're going to be saying, well, Cyrus, when is this going to happen? It's going to happen real soon. Anyway, that's the update. Now on to the actual topic. So, I miss Steve Jobs. And I know a lot of people are going to say, Cyrus, you already talked about this in one of your other shows, one of your other episodes. You said that you miss Steve Jobs. Yeah, but why? You might be wondering. The reason why I miss Steve Jobs is because the products were just so much better, in my opinion. And I know, people are going to say, oh, Cyrus, have you not seen everything, or have you not seen Greg with Apple Explained? Have you not seen his video about why people think that Steve Jobs was better than Tim Cook? I'm not comparing Steve Jobs to Tim Cook. I know that people are going to think I am, but in my opinion, this is just my opinion. You don't need to get triggered about it. If you get triggered about it, then why are you even watching this? You can stop the video right now. It's a video. I miss Steve Jobs because in my opinion, I feel like he makes better products. He made better products, a better designed product. Look at the iPhone design that we have now. The iPhone design that we have now, right here, the iPhone 14 Pro Max, this is the top of the line phone that you can buy from Apple right now. And this is the silver version, even though it looks like white. That's kind of why I got it. Top of the line phone that you can buy from Apple right now, at least until the iPhone 15 Ultra or Pro or whatever they're going to call it comes out. And I feel like that Steve made better products. Because the design of the 4S was a revolutionary design. I wasn't really that big of a fan of I loved the iPhone 2G, the first iPhone, and the design was crazy for the time, but the 4S, my God, like that 4S was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creation from Steve. The MacBooks looked nice back then. I still own a silver or it's not titanium, but it's that metal MacBook, the silver MacBook. I still own the silver MacBook, and it's beautiful. I love Steve's design. Steve's way of thinking was great. It was great. And the way that he designed products, just part of it, let's not give all the credit to Steve, because part of it was also Johnny Ive, and I liked Johnny Ive. And it's sad that Johnny Ive left Apple, but I just feel like ever since Steve and Johnny left Apple, Apple hasn't been the same. Apple will never be the same without Steve, and people know it. People know that Apple will never be the same without Steve. Apple will never be the same without Johnny. Because ever since Johnny and Steve left, Steve died, obviously, but ever since Johnny left and Steve died, it hasn't been the same. Where's the innovation that Apple used to do? It's just Tim Cook walks up on stage now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here's a new product. It's like, what? Okay, cool, Tim. Where's the wow factor to it, Tim? Where's the what Steve did? I know you say we got one more thing. You do what Steve did, but like, where is that wow factor that Steve had? I mean, just watching Steve Jobs' WWDCs and his Apple event at Macworld was just, I could literally watch those all day. And I have watched those all day. I literally go back sometimes and watch the first launch of the iPhone, and it's entertaining. I can literally sit through an entire WWDC under Steve Jobs' presentation. Tim Cook's presentation, ugh, I can't even sit through it. The newest WWDC, they're hard to sit through. Now, I watch them because I am a tech podcaster and I am a podcaster and I want to report what we see and know what Apple is doing. But do I like them? Not really. I do not like them compared to Steve Jobs' presentations. And, you know, that is just personally how I feel. That is just my opinion. It was a different time under Steve, and things were great. And sometimes I wonder, what would Steve do? Not what would Steve think, but what would Steve do today? What would the iPhone look like if Steve Jobs was still alive? Would we even have an iPhone? What would the iPad look like? What would the MacBooks look like? Now, I will admit, Apple Silicon is really nice. And I'm sure Steve would have moved over to Apple Silicon a long time ago if they had the technology available. So yeah, that's just what I think about Steve. And remember, the update for the phone, that's coming soon. We're going to do a test live stream, so just know that that's not going to be the one with the phone. That's going to be the first ever live stream on this channel once I can figure out how all that stuff works. But we're going to do a test live stream, and you can come and you can hang out. I don't know when the test live stream is going to be, so turn your notifications on and we'll see what happens. It might be tonight. But by the time you're seeing this, though, it probably already happened. So, who knows? Who knows?